A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about a message which has been asked as a question by a very pure-hearted person. So whosoever raised this question is a person who is extremely empathetic. They are very loving, innocent, a bit stupid of course, but very loving, very kind, very naive. But this person, when they loved someone or when they still love someone, they love that person with their whole heart and soul into it. This type of a pure-hearted person is questioning why this on and off. Why am I going through this type of feeling or this type of relationship, or why I'm being put through this like a test, but it doesn't feel like a test because every time I clear it, it starts all over again. I start afresh and then again back to square one. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And when they put this question out there in the universe, they are putting it with tears, very true and sincere and honest tears. Nothing is artificial, nothing is made up. When such a pure-hearted person, when such a kind person, such a sweet person, most importantly, when such an innocent person prays to God or requests to God or angels, because they don't know who they are talking to, but they are just sharing this question, this pain, these tears to the universe and asking them why this on and off is happening in my life. Why can't I be with someone who loves me in totality? Why is it that certain parts of me are loved and certain parts of me are not? Certain parts of me are acceptable and certain parts of me are not. In fact, the parts of me that are acceptable, are those parts which are beneficial to those people who say that they love me. So whatever about me is getting accepted has to be in accordance to what benefits them, what suits them, what's better for them. If they want to flaunt me around, show me off, they will do it. But if they feel that I am in some low status or low standard than them, then they will not. They want me to sacrifice, but they don't want me to sacrifice for my own growth. They want me to sacrifice my love, my happiness, my joy just to please them. And despite doing so much for them, constantly, some of the people who are going through this emotion, it could be for different reasons. Because see, we are catching on to the pure-heartedness of this person and the question that they have put up. This person or all these people who is being represented by this one person, they all may be suffering via different people who they love, who they have been nurturing or providing for, whichever role they are playing, the male or the female role, the male body or the female body, whichever is the strong suit. They are doing everything that they can. But end of the day, there is no appreciation. End of the day, there is no understanding. End of the day, there is so much drama that is being put at them. And it's like a fight that they are fighting constantly. They feel like they are getting tired now. So whenever a person like this, who's naive, who's innocent, because innocence is something which is very beautiful, but sometimes innocence can also put people in trouble. Because the innocent person has to go through a lot to prove that they are correct or they are on the path of truth. But one thing I can say for sure is that the universe is going to keep this person protected no matter how difficult the situations or the challenges that they are facing might look like. Because they want to tell this person that your innocence is your strong suit. Your faith and trust has to become stronger. The stronger your faith is, the stronger your trust is in yourself, the faster you will manifest whatever is already predestined for you. Universe has already predestined, the timeline is already set. And for a lot of people who are in the twin flame ascension journey or the star seed twin flame ascension journey, actually both mean the same thing, because most twin flames are also star seeds. And many a times they attract people who are old souls, because old souls can mirror that wisdom back to them. So we don't actually have to stay stuck with, okay, if until and unless my relationship with a specific person does not fix fully, I am not happy, I am unsuccessful. That should not be the case. The first person with whom your relationship has to be mended fully is you. You have a wounded inner child, a crying inner child, a child, an innocent baby who was done wrong. When I say baby, I don't mean only a newborn baby. I mean all children are babies. All of them. 6, 7, 10 years, 8 years old, all of them are little babies. Children of God, children of Mother Nature. So all these innocent people are actually wounded children who were never guided properly, who were not given the correct programming, who were not given the correct nurturing and correct presence, correct love of masculine and feminine both. Both is required. Only one is not enough. Even for Kundalini to awaken, okay, I have said this many times that Kundalini is a feminine energy. She's a dark mother, and when she awakens and she ascends, that's when your chakras will get aligned. But in order for Kundalini to also get awakened, it needs a base, it needs a place to enter, right? And that's why matrix inner work is required, and that's why the masculine is required, because the masculine is the more practical, analytical, fast driven, goal driven person. Feminine is also goal driven, but they are more into emotions, feelings and things like that. The masculine will always try to find the shortest way to do something. The feminine would like to look around, see everything. How's the place, how's the view, every corner, how it smells. Masculine is not interested in that. Feminine is more interested into every detail of it. Masculine's job is to get the job and finish it, do it ASAP, and they'll do it properly also. But then both of them, in some ways the masculine is missing out, because he is missing out on the details. He's missing out. She's just walking around, looking here and there, enjoying, feeling things. He's not doing that. And she is missing out on that dedication, that that level of like, I have to finish it and I have to do it. They miss out on that. And twin flame are those people who have both masculine and feminine energy. So they are very much capable of being a provider and very much capable of being a nurturer. The problem is, with twin flames, the issue is that they don't know where to use the masculine and where to use the feminine, because they don't understand both the energies that well. And because of romantic grooming, because of the false teachings, because of misconfusing lust with love, many a times they have less knowledge about femininity and masculinity both. And they need to learn both, because they have both energies. And twin flame ascension journey, in simple words, is duality to singularity. It is the movement from duality to singularity. So when these two opposite energies, the feminine and the masculine, when it starts expanding and it starts moving higher, you cannot move higher until and unless you are not lighter. So if you put two flames together also, if you join the two flames together, eventually when they go up higher, they might look separate from bottom, but as they go higher, they will merge. They will look like one flame. That's the concept. That they are two different energies, two different people, maybe, But when they balance it out, when they harmonize, eventually they will go into union and become one flame. From duality, from dual flames to singular energy. You can check out my music video called Duality to Singularity, which I had created a couple of years back, actually in 2017, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think it was 2017 or 18. I think it was 17, yes. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I've been doing this type of work for so many years if you actually sit and count. 2010-11 was when the book came out, and I didn't get much success. Nobody wanted to know what twin flame is, what ascension is, what duality is, what singularity is. But obviously I was very fascinated and I was really enjoying because I was getting these downloads. The music videos that I have created, they are all downloads. They were all with lyrics and music, and everything was given to me. One by one, of course. First the words were sent to me. Then I read the words. Every day I would read the words. Every day I would try to complete more and more. I would just get the words. So you could say that, yeah, they were putting me into some kind of practice so that later on I could get the downloads much faster. So people who want to do this also, you need to remember that it doesn't happen overnight. You have to practice a lot. You have to work on it. You have to make it better and better and better day by day. And when I was making the music videos, like it sounds like wow, music videos. When I was converting these downloads, the messages for the Twin Flame community into music videos, literally so many people were like, what are you doing? This is not even sounding like people would be interested in it and people would understand it or not. But I was like, okay, whatever it is, I'm getting the inspiration, and I invested a lot of money, time into it, energy into it. And it was not something that I monetized, or it was not something I promoted or marketed on YouTube or anywhere else. I was like, okay, I put it out on 2 channels. If people are interested, they will learn from it. Because the idea is to give it to those people, or those people find it on their own, who are trying to figure out what does this twin flame ascension journey actually mean and where does it lead to. So there were two songs actually. One was Universe is a Candy Jar. Second was Just Be. And these 2 were given to me when I myself was struggling a lot. I myself was going through a lot. So these 2 songs gave me so much energy, so much strength, so much love, and I enjoyed working on them. And the third one is I Am Imperfect. That one you must have heard. I'm always high and I don't even try. That one, which I will share. If you want to listen to the whole song, I can share the lyrical video right now. If you want, please do type in the comment section that you would want to hear the whole song, I'm Imperfect, and the lyrical part especially. The music video can be shared later on whenever. So for the lyrical, please type yes, I would love to hear, or whatever, want to hear the lyrical song, the video, and I will do the needful soon. The reason why I ask you guys to put it down sometimes is because yes, I do need more and more people to let me know that they are consuming the content and it is doing something for them. It's not for validation purpose. Sometimes it really uplifts others also when they see, okay, so many people are resonating. Like today somebody wrote to me that I can assure that, and I have not asked this person, I can assure that these channelings are timeless because I had skipped this channeling, and after 2 weeks when I'm listening to it, it is matching with my situation. So I have been telling people that these are timeless sessions, and if you don't resonate with any of these words that you're listening, then even you can look in the previous videos because there is content from past 3 to 4 years. Go look for it. If you resonate with things, that is the one for you at that point in time. If you don't resonate with it, it's okay. But also there is content which is trying to uplift you every day, so that even if you don't resonate with it fully, See, 100% you're not resonating with it, but there are certain messages and certain statements that are helping you, uplifting you, or you can relate it with some other experience of yours, then even that is resonance. So these pure-hearted people, the kind-hearted people, the loving people, the planet needs these people, and the planet wants them to have faith on themselves and become self-reliant and self-independent, so that even if in the outside reality there is an on and off going on, imagine, think about it, you become a person who does not care about this on and off anymore. So it can go on happening wherever it's happening, but you don't care. You still continue to do your work, you still continue to enjoy, you're still very happy, you are still living your life, and you're facing challenges with a smile. The whole idea is to enjoy the challenges. You have to learn to enjoy the challenges, and when you deeply enjoy something, you will remain normal from the outside. You don't have to get very excited, you don't have to go like, oh my god, wow, this and that. No. You don't have to, as in you won't feel like. Because for you, the challenge is something that you're gonna thrive on. You're looking for the challenge. You're gonna grow because of the challenge, you know that. And what's beyond your growth, the person that's beyond, on the other side, the you, it is you, another version of you, it's on the other side. That version is more calm, peaceful, happy, independent, blessed, because a certain amount of fate and luck also increases. When you get out of this loop, when you get out of this constant on and off, on and off, on and off, for some time you need to take a break. And most people are very stubborn, they don't take a break. So if the relationship is going on and off, on and off, on and off, and you know that it's not making you happy, you know that it's not working out for you, you know that self-respect is not there at all. And in some cases, let me tell you, the people you are so deeply involved into, they could just be a catalyst for you. I always ask people, how do you know this person is your twin flame or not? Because in the readings, this is revealed. So many people ask me, is this person my twin flame? And it would be like, no. Or it would be like, yes. If yes, then what is the problem? Why it's not working out? Then we need to ask the question if this person is supposed to be your life partner or not. If this person is truly hurting you. If they are hurting you, then what are the right ways to protect yourself? Are you just attached with this person? Or is it really true love? In so many cases, I'm talking about married twin flames right now. So the person is married to whosoever, XYZ, and they've been into a marriage which is not very happy. Like there is less of romance and understanding. The partner is very egotistical. Even if I would say the twin flame, the person who has the twin flame energy is very selfless, loving, understanding, kind. But one of their biggest enemy is their partner, who's constantly feeling jealous and envious. Imagine you're somebody's partner, you should be proud of that person. You should be proud of their looks if they have good looks. You should be proud of their talents and skills and their humanitarian heart. If they're into fitness, then why not? So many things are there, but their focus is not on the good things because they're competing with their partner. So this is a very toxic partner, but it could be possible that the children that they have, both of them, they are very nice and loving and spiritual. So the person is actually not deriving happiness from the partner, the man or the woman, but they are actually feeling very happy. They are getting unconditional love from the children. So something is working out for them. They don't want to create disharmony and discord. So they find a way, like, how do I deal with the situation? I know my partner is toxic, and after spending so many years with a person, you know if they'll change or not. You know by that time. And you have a very strong feeling that they will not change. They will remain unhealthy. They will remain negative. They will remain envious. And most importantly, they'll always have this ego problem. They'll always think that you are the bad person, but they'll never look into themselves and do the inner work. So you know that this person will not change. Now what you need to do is you need to change. You need to become nonchalant with these type of people. Yes, they are your partner. Yes, you love them. Yes, you also accept that you're not in a detached situation. You are somehow attached with them. You want their attention or their love or something to be given to you. But the thing is that you know that it won't happen. You are very sure about it. So you need to accept it as soon as possible. Maybe you have already forgiven them. You might be thinking, I have already forgiven them. I feel a lot better. I have a better community of people. I have lots of friends. I have a huge support group. I never, go into the situation where I'm left out. Even if I'm sad or troubled, I'm going through some situation or issue, then somebody or the other will come up and uplift me and motivate me. God is always with me. Then I should not bother so much about the toxicity I face. And slowly and gradually you become very powerful. You don't let that negativity affect you. And you are living with that person and you're hanging out with them. You're doing everything as a couple, as two people who are in a relationship together. You may be fulfilling your roles. You're not going to give them too much because you know that they don't value. If there are certain financial requirements, if you're the man in this relationship, then you have to play the provider role, and you will play the provider role pretty well. But you're not going to splurge because that's any which way not your thing. And if you're a woman, then you will be a great nurturer, and you will also be sort of independent when it comes to depending on them completely for the money or for other things. It's not easy to be a single mother, or it's not easy to be in a relationship with a man who's very calculative. But when it doesn't affect you, when you become the powerful one, when you become the Shakti in the relationship, when you are the person who is basically dealing with everything, then your relationship will also become like that. It will reflect and project that dynamic, that you are the one who is basically running the whole show. So even if they bring in the money, it's not like they can show you as like they're doing a favor on you or the children. You will still be the boss of the situation, and you can make your money too very easily. So what I'm telling you is that in both cases, the man, in the first case, the man is the provider as well as the nurturer to the children. That's why he enjoys with the children. And the other case, it's the woman who's the nurturer as well as the provider. But what you need to do is you need to be very careful in what are the qualities that the children are getting. And that's why sometimes we say that we should do our duty, but we should also not be too attached with the children. Because every child on this planet Earth comes with their own karmic baggage or karmic situation. So for a pure person, for a loving person, it may be possible that they are dealing with this on and off dynamic right now. But if they continue to do the inner work, and this is also the guidance, and if they discontinue feeling weak, focusing too much on their flaws, getting other people's validation or looking for their validation, and internalizing rejection or messages that have challenge and difficulty, these are the things they need to do. Like, they need to let go of these negative situations, not give it so much importance. You have to ignore, you can't ignore your responsibilities. You have to fulfill your responsibilities. And while fulfilling your responsibilities, you need to do your inner work. And in those cases, in those situations, if any challenge occurs or appears, then too you have to face it with a smile. You have to remember that if any challenge has been thrown at you, any lemon has been thrown at you, you gotta make lemonade out of it, or lemon pickle out of it, or lemon juice out of it. You have to use it for your good. That's why universe is sending it to you. Universe is not sending it to you so that you stop and you are in this painful situation where you're constantly questioning why they don't love me. If they don't love you the way you want them to love you, it's their personal issue. Don't internalize their personal problem into your life. You have an independent and individual life. Okay, you are a unique creation of the universe. You are God's child. You are here to experience what human being is like. You are having a human experience on planet Earth. You are a soul. You're a spirit. You are probably an extraterrestrial, or you're an earth soul, or whatever you are, wherever you've come from, whichever dimension you've come from. There are over 30 dimensions. You may have come from any dimension. Whichever dimension you've come from, you are there to have a unique and individual experience of how a human life is. And human beings have huge potential, because actually the human being is a soul. So the more the soul awakens, the more the soul is free, the more the soul is relaxed, the more the soul knows that it's a soul, it will not have to react so much or get troubled by any of these external elements that take away their peace, happiness, and make them question their individuality, their reality, their truth. If you are loving, if you're kind, that's what matters. That's what should matter to you. And preserve your innocence, but don't be fooled by these people or anything like that outside of you. Don't be fooled. Don't internalize the rejection. Don't internalize the negativity. Don't think that I'm not worthy of it. This is the guidance. This part that I just finished was the guidance. Now coming back to this person or more people who have the similar energy, as I was saying, there could be different situations. It could be because of lover. It could be because of a best friend. It could be because of work also. You love to do something, but it's always on and off. Sometime it works very well, then again it goes down, again it works very well, again it goes down. So it kind of frustrates you. And it could also be with family members with whom you're trying to make amendments. You're trying to fix the relationship, you're trying to work through them, through their problems and everything, but it's always like they will never understand you, they always misunderstand you, they always hurt you, they never apologize to you, they never, behave in a way that you are also human, you also have feelings. It's not like only they have feelings, emotions, only they know how to love. So what they love or who they love is of prime priority to them. But what you love or who you love is not. So different situations were given to me where this on and off dynamic was being played out. For your personal situation, you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com after going through the description box. The moment you book the reading, you have to write to me and let me know, and immediately I will start sharing the further steps. You can support my content on Patreon, and you can get my book In the Name of Love on Amazon Kindle. And everybody must read this book because this is a very high vibrational book, and it is the journey of finding your ultimate soulmate. The same journey that you guys, most of you, I'm assuming, are on. So I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.